After gallivanting around Europe for a month at this point, I was really ready to go home and sleep in my own bed. But I also knew that I had to see Scotland on this trip. So I packed my bags in Amsterdam and flew to the beautiful city of Edinburgh, where I spent the next 4 days exploring, eating haggis, petting cows, and, like usual, meeting weird people. Little kids with Scottish accents are the cutest thing in the entire world. Bread meets bread. I love this phrasing. Whoa, this is beautiful. Also, I had to book my stay at 2 different hostels. This one for 1 night and the other for 3, because I guess everything was fully booked. Also, I booked all my hostels on this trip only a few days in advance and through the Hostel World app. Yay, they have a laundry service, only £4, so they're gonna do it for me, and I can shower and feel clean. After showering, I met a few people who were also staying at my hostel. Like this one older woman from Argentina who was using Duolingo to practice Korean just like me. And also these 2 other recent uni grads from New York who literally planned out every minute of their trip. I love the names of places here, it's so funny. Oh my god, more stairs and inclines here too. I was also messaging in my Discord server at this time about how I kept getting hit on, and one of my friends suggested telling people that I'm a brony, aka a guy who loves My Little Pony. Which I agree, the show is great, but then I'd have to use the female version of a brony, which is a Pegasister, and I don't want to be called that. Now, layers, and ready to hit the town again. As I left the hostel, I met 2 girls who were also going out, and it turns out that they work there. So they took me to this beautiful park where you can see the castle. So Jubilee is birthday, or what is it, when she was crowned?
Anniversary of coronation.
Ah, yeah. Maybe I should have changed into my clean pants. Now I want to get burgers. Actually, I was over here outside my hostel earlier helping some guy try to find a place to stay because his Airbnb fell through, which sucks. Guess how many layers this is? Like 4, and then this is 2. Style icon. After dinner, I went to hang out at my hostel again, but no one was that friendly, so I just went out exploring at night. It's 10:30 p.m. Oh, how cool. That's such a cute hill. Wait, I didn't realize that it was like the castle was built on a volcano. That's really cool. I got a Scottish cashmere scarf from a Scottish man named John, and he gave me candy. Yesterday, I met a really funny woman in my hostel who works there, and she has like 3 jobs all in the same area. So in hostel you get free stay, pizza place she gets free food, and then the other place is like, I forget what it is, but like she makes a lot of more money. I think it's like a restaurant, so she gets more tips. But yeah, and she's studying here for business. Do a master's or PhD like in business, so she can make a lot of money, and she knows a lot of languages. She's just really funny. She's just like, money is my life. I also noticed that there are so many scarf shops on the Royal Mile, which is their main street. And then I went and did a walking tour. That was so much fun. I love learning history about different places and all the strange things that happened there. Like how Scotland's national animal was chosen because the enemy of England's animal. So naturally, it's the unicorn. and how this place is a cathedral but also technically not, and how Scottish people spit over here because it's the entrance to the old jail.
Army base.
We also visited this man's cemetery because of his dog. He only had his dog for 2 years, but when he died, his dog visited his grave every single day, and then they buried him here and even have this cute statue of him. Also on my walking tour, I met these 2 cool British girls, and then we hung out together after that at the park. We went to the hotel that one of the girls works at, and there was a fire alarm. And then now I'm gonna go to Stockbridge to go thrifting. Also, I booked a spooky Edinburgh walking tour for tonight. In the evening, I went on my spooky walking tour. I had the same tour guide because I thought she was really funny. Most of the tour was about murders, the witch trials, and grave robbing. So about like Mary Queen of Scots and also the people who inspired Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I did the tour with this really nice couple from Toronto who studied business, and they're the same age as me. It was really funny because the girl added me on LinkedIn instead of Instagram. I was so cold that I bought another scarf. This time not for John, but for a lady. It's nice. Then I remembered that I should go hike up this famous place called Arthur's Seat. No one knows why it's actually called that, but people just assume that it's about King Arthur. Okay, it's all the way up there, and I'm getting sweaty, oh my god. Okay, yeah, I stripped because I'm sweating already. Even though I had just gone to a museum and hiked, I had the great idea to walk 1 hour to this city called Leith to go to their jazz and blues festival. Okay, I had a very unique time tonight in Leith, which is technically part of Edinburgh, but kind of not. And basically, so I went to like the jazz festival, right? And apparently there was this same guy, actually from like Montreal, who like kept going to the same place as me. So at the third one, we met again. Like I noticed him at the second one, but then I didn't know he was at the first one as well that I was at. And then we were talking, and we were all like standing outside the door, and there was all these two guys who are brothers. I thought they were Scottish, but they're actually English, but they live in Edinburgh. And then we all like finally got to sit and we were dancing together and stuff. And we met these crazy women from Scotland, like from Edinburgh. And they were so funny. One of them kept calling me Luna Lovegood because of my glasses. She kept calling me Harry Potter girl. When I told her I do programming, she's like, oh, writing? And I was like, what the heck? Oh my god, my allergies are acting up, like my nose and stuff. And my eyes are all like red and itchy. So I was like wiping my eyes, and someone thought I was gonna cry. But look at how beautiful the sky is. It's almost 10 p.m. Like, how is it like this?
For my last day in Scotland, I booked a 9-hour tour. Sadly, Loch Ness was too far, so I went on a Loch Lomond tour instead. Another reason for why I think Scotland is a meme country is because Loch just means any body of water. Also, those horses were kelpies.
Could you be aware there is no smoking or vaping permitted during the cruise?
We also went to Stirling Castle, but the friend I made on this tour and I didn't really want to go. So we just looked at some whiskey, bought ice cream, and then just walked around the cemetery for free. And our final stop before going back was to look at all these different bridges. I really enjoyed that trip because our tour guide slash bus driver was really funny and knowledgeable and kept making us listen to Scottish music. Anyways, after that I got drinks with a new friend I made. She's an accountant who recently moved to London from South Africa. And of course I had to try UK McDonald's on my last day. We were also waiting to meet up with my other friend, the crazy guy I met in Amsterdam, to show up since he was also in town. And then we ended up getting more drinks and bad sushi. And then we last minute signed up for a horror tour.
Gambling away all your money. Stuff this much.